The men's 100-meter breaststroke SB9 final is upon us. Pavel Poltsev's world record 104.02, and it stood now for a dozen years. The 8 qualifiers have made it through from the preliminaries to the final. MENCIOTTI, TANG, DENAYER of France, ISAEV, WETEKAM, RAIMONDI, GRIGOREV and ZEYGHAMINEJAD of Iran. Gold and silver medalists from Tokyo return in Raimondi and ISAEV. GRIGOREV was 4th in that final, only just missed out on the bronze medal. Raimondi, it looks like, has his work cut out for him if he is to find himself challenging for the gold medal again. This is a race we could see many finish within a very short time of one another. The crowd expectant. They know that Denayer will be in action momentarily. Hector Denayer. He went 108 in the preliminaries. There we go. There's his head bobbing up and down. It's a cutout of his head. Now, the French athletes have all been celebrated with big cutouts of their heads by the French fans.
Imagine walking out for your final swim and seeing your head bobbing ahead of you. I'm not sure if that's energizing or if it's a little nerve-wracking.
I'm going to go with encouraging.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm going to go with encouraging. Men's 100-meter breaststroke SB9 final. 8 really tough competitors. There's some support for WETEKAM, the German. He'll go in lane 5 as well. Let's introduce the 8 finalists to you. Going in lane 8, representing Islamic Republic of Iran, is the 22-year-old reigning Asian Paragames champion, Sina ZEYGHAMINEJAD. Going in lane 1 is Italy's Riccardo MENCIOTTI, the 29-year-old, 4th at the World Championships last year. Went 110.42 in the preliminaries. Neutral Paralympic athlete, 32-year-old Dmitry Grigorev, 4th in Tokyo. 4-time Paralympic Games medalist, Tokyo relay gold medalist, 5th at the European Championships, though, earlier this year. TANG Shuyuan, the 24-year-old, represents China and goes in lane 2. This is his only event here. He swam 104.49 in April. Stefano Raimondi, the gold medalist from Tokyo, 7-time Paralympic Games medalist, but took his only gold in this event, the 3-time reigning world champion, the European champion as well. Don't try to compete with the noise. Hector Denayer of France, the 19-year-old World Championship bronze medalist last year, the European Championship silver medalist this year, goes in 3. Another teenager in this race is Maurice WETEKAM. He represents Germany and goes in lane 5. Silvers at the last 2 World Championships. For a man who loves football. Football as in soccer, that is. Big fan of British football club Manchester City. How he enjoys spending his weekends. The silver medalist from Tokyo is Artem ISAEV, third at the European Championships in April, though. The 28-year-old will go in lane 4 as the fastest of the qualifiers from the heat. So 1:07.48 his time. Now, Deb, I'm not going to ask you to predict this one or try to separate them because this is one of those races where it could go any one of 8 different ways.
It could. I mean, Denayer has the help of the French crowd behind him, who it's so loud right now, and they're just pumping him up. Raimondi, gold medalist from Tokyo, he was denied a medal at all during 50 freestyle, so he's still hunting. And then you have ISAEV and WETEKAM right in the middle of the pool, right next to each other, and who were very fast this morning. Not even close to their best, though, so you know they have a lot left for the final.
This is going to be an intriguing race. How tight will it be come the finish, though? 2 lengths of this 50-meter pool. This is the final of the men's 100-meter breaststroke SB9. Oh, that's a brilliant start from Denayer, and he receives a raucous cheer, a rousing reception for the Frenchman, but it is Raimondi who gets off to that blistering start, as we're so accustomed to seeing from Stefano Raimondi, and he's looking to carve out a lead here. Is he going out a little too fast?
This is the Raimondi, though, that we are used to seeing in the 100-meter breaststroke. Goes out very fast and then has to hang on. He went out fast this morning and then kind of died a little bit during the second half. So here, it's really important that he continues to stay on the jets.
That's a great turn from Denayer. Gets himself effectively into second position, but it's Raimondi who is leading by a commanding margin at the moment. ISAEV, Denayer, WETEKAM all within medal chances at the moment. WETEKAM is making up ground on ISAEV and Denayer. Denayer looking to battle against ISAEV and stays just in front for the time being. Raimondi is battling to hold on here. He's certainly seizing a little. He is slowing down. He's decelerating sharply, but accelerating is Denayer coming to the wall. He's going to be on the podium, but it's going to be Raimondi for the gold. Denayer takes the silver, and WETEKAM denies ISAEV a place on the podium with a fine bronze for Germany. Raimondi with a sensational gold, his second gold, and both at the Paralympic Games have come in this event. For the reigning world champion, the reigning European champion, he's in command again, and he's back on top of the podium. Not to be denied in his favorite event. But how about that silver medal for Denayer? A 1:05.91.
That has to be a PB for him. That
PB.
was blistering for him.
Well, WETEKAM can smile. Raimondi at 26 is the veteran in this race in many respects.
He is.
And the 2 teenagers on the podium behind him.
And we talked about Raimondi. He went out fast during the preliminaries, and he went out very fast, faster again during this evening session. And it's important for him to go out because he doesn't have the closing speed that some of the other folks during this race had. Here, what a beautiful swim. He was way ahead at the 50-meter mark. 1 underwater dolphin, does the pull out. And what he did here was he basically just hung on during the last 25 meters. He was on world record place, then it got ahead of him. And Denayer chasing him down, almost had him really, and came in for that silver. But Raimondi thrilled with that time and that gold medal.
Well, really pushing in the closing stages was Raimondi. Not quite desperate to hold on, but there was an urgency in that stroke to get to the wall. Indeed, he did, ahead of anybody else. And Raimondi can celebrate a second Paralympic Games gold medal. It was a brilliant swim. He went out sub-30.
Yeah. He might have gone out a little fast.
Yeah. I'm just saying, he might have set himself up to tire in the closing stages going out.
Exactly. If
29.68.
There's another 10 meters, this French crowd, Denayer might have had him. But fortunately, there wasn't.
Raimondi takes gold ahead of Denayer. WETEKAM with bronze ahead of ISAEV.